Suddenly, they heard a rumble in the ground and saw the soldiers, led by the camp commander, heading out to attack the tribe. Reno and Spirit quickly rushed toward the village to help its people, who were already fighting off the soldiers. Kirk mounted Reno and leapt to attack the commander, but the commander fired his gun at Reno, causing him to fall into the river. Just before the commander could kill Kirk, Spirit intervened, knocked the commander down, and saved Kirk as well. Spirit ran as fast as he could to reach Reno, who had been swept away by the river. He dove into the water at full speed, got close to Reno, and managed to reach her. But unfortunately, the current was too strong, and Spirit couldn't carry her out. They both ended up falling off a high waterfall. A while later, Spirit emerged from the water and found Reno lying unconscious on the riverbank. Saddened that she couldn't move, he approached her, lay down beside her, and stayed with her all night, wishing she would be okay. After some time, a group of soldiers arrived and captured Spirit. He tried to fight back but failed. They took him away and left Reno behind because she was weak and injured. Spirit was devastated, especially when he saw Reno losing consciousness. He believed she had died. Feeling broken, he gave up and went with the soldiers. After the soldiers left, Kirk arrived, checked on Reno, and was deeply saddened by what had happened. He decided to save Spirit, just as Spirit had once saved him. Meanwhile, the soldiers brought Spirit to a train filled with horses belonging to the Native Americans. The horses were overjoyed to see Spirit and tried to comfort him, but he remained heartbroken, believing Reno had died. The train began moving with all the horses aboard. Spirit had lost all hope, but then he remembered his mother and his herd. That gave him the will to fight for his freedom and return to them. Eventually, the train stopped, and the soldiers unloaded Spirit and the other horses. Spirit was confused, unsure why they had brought them to this place, until he overheard the men talking and realized they planned to use the horses to pull train cars and link the railway tracks. At that moment, Kirk was sent on a mission to free Spirit. Back at the worksite, the soldiers tied Spirit and the other horses to the train car, forcing them to pull it up the mountain. Spirit, along with the rest, began dragging the heavy car. After a while, they reached the mountaintop. There, Spirit saw the workers building the railway and realized it was headed straight toward his herd's homeland. Refusing to help them, Spirit noticed that the train car could roll off the mountain if all the horses let go. That sparked an idea. He pretended to be dead. This tricked the guards into unchaining him. Once free, Spirit seized the opportunity, broke loose, and ran straight to the chains that held the train car. He destroyed one of the chains, freed a group of horses, then broke the second chain and shouted for the others to escape. The train car began to roll away, and despite the humans' efforts, they couldn't stop it. Before Spirit could flee, a group of soldiers chained him again, but he fought back, broke free, and ran. He dashed down the mountain as fast as he could with the runaway train car speeding toward him. The car flew through the air, almost crushing him, but Spirit narrowly dodged it. The car continued tumbling down the mountain violently, heading in their direction. Spirit kept running as it smashed into another train, causing massive destruction. Spirit felt proud of what he had done and kept running, trying to escape the forest, which was now engulfed in flames. But as he ran, a chain got caught on a tree trunk, trapping him. He couldn't break free. Just before the fire reached him, Kirk arrived, freed him, and the two of them ran and leapt into the river. Spirit lost consciousness. He later woke up to find that Kirk had saved him, and even brought him apples to eat. Kirk splashed water on him playfully, and the two shared a moment of joy. Spirit was truly happy that Kirk hadn't abandoned him and had come back to rescue him. But suddenly, the camp commander appeared with a group of soldiers, and they opened fire. As Kirk ran, he fell to the ground. Spirit turned back, picked him up, and ran to escape from the pursuing soldiers. Spirit kept running fast until they reached a rocky area. The soldiers followed. Kirk grabbed a stick, wedged it between two rocks, and knocked down one of the soldiers. Then he leapt from a rock and landed on Spirit's back again. The soldier chasing them hit a rock and fell. Spirit stopped at the cliff's edge just in time before falling. He helped Kirk strike another soldier, then kept running until they reached the top of a rock. There, they realized there was no way to escape. Yet despite all odds, Spirit refused to surrender. He looked across to the other side. Spirit looked toward the other side of the cliff. The distance was vast, but he gathered his courage, leapt with all his might, and soared through the air. Kirk was overjoyed as they flew together, while the camp commander and his soldiers stood in awe, stunned by the sight of Spirit flying through the air. Spirit successfully landed on the other side, feeling immense pride in what he had accomplished. Because of his bravery and determination, the commander ordered his soldiers not to shoot. Instead, he showed respect for Spirit's strength and perseverance, looking at him with admiration before walking away with his men. Spirit and Kirk were filled with joy. They danced happily together, and Kirk mounted Spirit's back once again. They galloped off swiftly. After some time, they arrived at Kirk's tribe. There, Spirit became emotional, thinking about Rain. But then came the surprise. Rain was alive. Spirit had never forgotten her, no matter what had happened. Kirk asked Spirit to take care of her. Spirit approached him, hugged him warmly, then turned to Rain. The three reunited joyfully. Kirk bid them farewell with a smile, proud to be the reason for their freedom. He walked away, leaving Spirit and Rain to run together through the wild. After a long journey, Spirit was thrilled to see his eagle friend soaring above. He finally reached his herd, who welcomed him with great happiness. Spirit embraced his mother, who was overjoyed to see him again. Then he ran freely alongside his mother and the entire herd. At last, they were truly free. And in the end, don't forget to support us with a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss upcoming videos, and check out the ones you may have missed. See you soon.